Hello guys, this is Pat from Pat back at it again, and today we are here with an alternative version. We can say that it's not an alternative version, like an improved one maybe, for those who love Invoked. As you may have seen from thumbnail, I've actually combined KOA'KI MEIRU and Invoked for a really funny result. So before jumping right into it, guys, just a quick reminder: if you enjoy the content, please leave a like and subscribe. I really appreciate it and really helps me a lot. Let's jump right into it. So we are here, as you can see, with all these strange ideas, just because, as you already know, I didn't invest my gems in the latest mini box because I'm actually saving up gems for the new year main box that we hope will be amazing. And so we have to think about funny decks to play with, or strong or funny, but these are most we can say that are more funny than strong. But these last two with the KOA'KI MEIRU, they're really strong, not gonna lie. So this is the deck list. Actually, it's not Destiny core anymore, but we can write it like Invoked core. So what happens here is that what I did notice is that KOA'KI MEIRU have a fire type. They also have another one, and we can just, oh, he is there because it was my last search. It was Valafar, but this guy, it's actually a break because you cannot summon him unless you have something to trip it with. But instead, with this, at least you can just set him and you're good to go. Also, these can be special summoned by the effect of Knight, so it's even better at this point. And what I did is just to get rid of the guys that I didn't need, the level 4 that I didn't need, actually the Crusader and the Ice. That can be useful, but I decided to keep the Sandman and the Wall, and you will see in the replays why this is the best choice. Because with Sandman you have something to negate traps, and with the Wall you actually have a first turn play. If you got no Kuriboh and you've got your Knight with a KOA'KI MEIRU Iron Core, you can just summon your Meru Wall and you're chilling, as you can negate a spell your opponents activate. So it's a pretty good turn one. Of course, we got this Invoker in with the Invocation, and then we got Triple Sphere Kuriboh. Why? Because if we play Ishtar with the Invocation, we cannot play the Battling Boxer Veil because they're both limited to 3, so that's why we play Sphere Kuriboh. Then, guys, the thing is always the same. Another thing that changes is the extra deck, of course, because we need to, of course, play double Magalanica and double Purgatrio. I mean, you can choose to play only one Magalanica and maybe put in a Treacherous. It can be a choice, but I don't know, guys. I actually see so much trash that I just prefer not to use it, and you know, join the group, the Treacherous triple group. That's how I think it. And of course, double Purgatrio, and the level 4 that the rank 4 exceeds that I decided to keep were the Diamond Direwolf to pop an extra back row, Malevolent Scene for some spicy LTK, and the Brother of the Firefist just in case we need to negate something like the Melodious Diva. And keep in mind, guys, that this deck has a lot of potential because you can just clear your opponent's back row field with first with your actually you can have a Sandman to negate a trap, then you can have your Maximus to pop another back row, and then you can have a Diamond Direwolf to pop even another one before going into the Alistair play. So nice. And of course, with the Sphere Kuriboh we can trigger the Destiny draw really easily. Let's just save the name here. And guys, that is all for the deck list breakdown. I hope you enjoyed. Of course, if you have some question, don't be afraid to ask, and we can jump right into the replays. Here we go, my boys. First replay against Yami Yugi. Let's see what we've got. We've got the Alistair already in our hand with the Sphere Kuriboh, pretty nice. He's got only a couple of sets to begin with, and then we've got the Tanki to look for our Knight, our Xyz machine, but we do not have the Iron Core, so I decided to go with the Invoker. He's got the Chalice to actually avoid me adding the Invocation to my hand. Sorry. So I started dealing some damage, and he's got still got the other set card. It's got another set card, and then it is a Yosenju right here. I decided to use Fukuribo because I didn't want to take damage that would not trigger my Destiny draw. That's why. Also now, I can use my Alistair with another level 4 to make an XC summon. So there you go, I've got the Graveros summon, then Direwolf. And I decided to go with Direwolf because I was sure he's got something. So I decided to pop it, and look at that. My instinct was right, so I popped the correct one. He's got another set card though, and he started to attack. That's fine. Also, my Destiny Joy is still not triggered, so I'm not in a good spot right now. But I did get another Sphere Kuribo, so that is instead a good thing. He's got again the guy, so he can attack. That's fine. Kamada comes back, but he's got triple back roll right there, so it is a problem. There you go. Finally, the Diamond Core. I could use that. Use the Cyclone. Why? Not really for the destruction effect from the grave. I think because he wanted to trigger his own Destiny draw. So I still get to search the Iron Core. Now I've got the full combo with the Earth Knight to bring out the Sandman, so I can negate the trap card. Then I banish the Iron Core to summon the Maximus Sword Sting to make a couple of monsters come back to my hand, but my Sandman says no thank you. And it's got, and maybe this was, now that I think it was a mistake, no, because he's got the Ojam in his hand. So Typhoon to pop that. And why did he do that? Because he actually, without the boost, now I cannot go over the Ojam, and he actually saved himself. Because now that I attack, because my attack is like the original one, I do not have something to go over the Ojam. And in the end phase, both gets destroyed. Is this it? Because he's got Destiny Draw, Tanki to add the Isna, but he made a mistake. He misclicked. He used the effect instead of summoning him, so I'm safe right now. Then we've got Tankias to begin with, another Earth Knight, but I say not to summon him. You know why? Because if I pop this, he gets a Surge, and we cannot actually let him have it. So he's got the Hisna once again, draw an extra card. He's got the Tanki to have the Kama 1, but he didn't attack it because he didn't want it to trigger my Destiny Draw as well. So I've got the Earth Knight right here to add the but I realized I had no more level 4 monster to summon from my deck, so there was actually misplay. I had to discard that. So he's got Kama 1 right here, using the effect to make it come back to my hand, and he goes for lethal. The first damage is okay, the second is not, because now I've got the Sphere Creeper to save me, and I've all I need right now to have lethal. You know why? Because of course with my Destiny Draw, I'm gonna go for the Alistair play. Of course, Alistair is gonna let me have the invocation Invocation to go into the Purgatrio, banishing the Graveros, and then Purgatrio with the boost of Alistair is just enough, because now this will become equal to the original attack of Purgatrio. This is 2300, and this will become 3900, exactly 1600, has a different lethal. There you go, my boys. That was such a nice duel. There you go. Here we go, my boys, interrupting a 3-win streak against Ishizu Ishtar. If I'm not wrong, I faced this guy twice, and this is the first time. The second time you will see in the replays, in the next replay, so that was fine. So we've got, it's us to begin. I've got the KOA'KI MEIRU to have the Graveros, because, you know, if you have the Iron Core, you can add the Earth Knight, of course, and maybe start with a KOA'KI MEIRU wall to negate a spell card in his turn. But if you do not have the Iron Core, there's no reason to add the Earth Knight. I could have added the Iron Core though, but I decided to go with the Graveros just in case. You know, I just felt like it was the correct play right there. So it's got Abbey Sector, Madonna paying the 1000 life points to add an Abbey Sector to his hand. He's got the Wild Oak, then Pendulum Summon, but he won't be able to go away with that because I've got the Sphere Kuribo. So he tries to go all in, of course. He's got the Abyss Crypt, fantasy magic set to make these be able actually to get rid of that, because with the effect now this comes back to hand. But at this point I make this attack go through, and the second one, no thank you. Sphere Kribu says no thank you. Destiny Draw is here, and you already know what this is about to go. Ali said to grab the invocation to go with the Purgatorio, and we've got lethal just through this guy in attack position, so there's no need to attack all of the guys. I could have actually, but I decided to end it with just one attack. And the best thing about Pendulum is that with the effect of Purgatorio we even get more boost. There you go. On my 3-win streak again, interrupting another 3-win streak against Thea from the SOD world. So we've got such a pretty nice hand to begin with, but it's actually him to begin with the chocolate, discarding the apple, having a couple of back rows, and he's chilling, but we're chilling as well. Why? I decided to go with the Alistair first. I mean, I had the full combo. I could have had the Unright with the Tanki and the core with the diamond core, the iron core with the diamond, but I decided to go with the Alistair play. You know why? Because I wanted to banish that for the grave. So that's why I went for the invocation play. As you can see right here, banishing the apple. Purgatorio is here. Now he cannot use the effect of the chocolate, but he's got the floodgate. That's fine. We can recycle the invocation, so we're chilling. We also got a sphere cube in our hand. Then I decided to use to reveal my moves, because I did want to thin the deck actually. And so we're chilling. He's got another set card, then he's got another apple, and he decided to summon it because he wanted to go over the Purgatorio, even if there was no need, maybe. Because, I mean, why should you? It's true that I can use it as a materials, but I can still use it even if you pop it. But I don't know, with this in the grave, you would have been, chilling against Purgatorio. Now you're not. So he decided to attack with the apple, and I sphere cribbled that because that would not be able to trigger my Destiny Draw. So I got another diamond core. There you go. I decided to go with the effect from the grave to make those undestructible by cut effects. Then Earnite to use the effect and summon the Sandman. Now Diamonds had the Maximus, and this is such a nice combo. Look at that, Maximus to pop the back row, then attacking he's got the Canadia, but my Sandman can just negate that, so I can get rid of the chocolate first. There's nothing in the grave, that's why I attack first the chocolate, and then the Hernite to get rid of the apple. That actually makes him recycle the chocolate, but that's fine. And then in the end phase I do not need to activate the effect thanks to the Diamond Core that protects all of my monsters. It's got the chocolate, another back row. Now we're chilling because we can use the effect of the Diamond Core now once again. Maximus to pop the back row. That actually would have been nothing because these cannot be destroyed by cut effects. Then we've got Alistair to grab the invocation and banish the only monster he has from the grave for another Purgatorio. He knew that and he scooped. There you go. On our way 4-win streak, this was the rematch against the Abbey's actor guy, and this time it's him to begin. So with the Wild Hope again, then the Sky Iris to pop that and had the Madonna. Actually, I guess not the performable. He still has the Madonna again. Then yes, with the other search of Wild Hope, so it's got the Madonna to pay 1,000 and add the other scale, I guess. So the Abbey's actor superstar. That's fine, but we got a pretty nice hand as you can see right here. It's got the Pendulum Summon to begin with, and also it's got Silatum, so I cannot summon or banish monster from my grave. Keep in mind that also he's got this back row that we have to deal with, and look at that, the perfect peak. So now we can use the Diamond Core to add the Iron Core, use the Maximus Summon to go for the back row. I actually made a mistake right there because I could have used the effect of Diamond Core first, but this was a misplay, so that with Treacherous this was not be destroyed, but I misplayed, as you can see right here. Then you get the search, but he's still losing. You know why? Because with the Adam Diamond I can just grab the fire monster. Now I still need to I still have to perform my normal summon. Alistair is here, invocation to go with Purgatorio, and thanks to all these cards that he has, I actually have lethal. Look at that. I mean, I think I should have lethal anyway. No, that was needed. The boost was needed. There you go, guys. That's how you do it, my boys. There you go. On my 6th win streak, this was the 7th win in a row. Look at that. It's against YuGiOh. Let's see what we've got. We've got the fight for Mission Tanki to begin with. Then we've actually, this is a quick duel just to show you the combo that I talked about during the deck list breakdown. So as you can see, it's us to begin, and the only thing that can scare us is actually spell cards. So I just went with the Air Knight using the effect, bringing out the wall, and look at that. They are not popped in the end phase, and I guess he was relying on spell cards because he just scooped. So this is just to show you guys how powerful this deck can be. And for the next turn, I could have used the effect of Air Knight to bring out the fire attribute monster, or I could have gone with the Magellanica, so that was still fine, and I still had the Maximus play also. So keep in mind that we have tons of stuff to do. This deck is really good, honestly. I really like it. It can be one of the best invoked mashup. So guys, that was all for today's video. I hope you enjoyed this. Of course, if you have some questions, feel free to ask me whatever you want in the comment section down below. Thanks a lot for watching, and as always, see you in the next one.